Hi guys, it's Tish with Tish's Dishes. So I am going to make, with this mix, cornbread. You could actually make it the old-fashioned way, but this is so cheap to get that it's 99 cents, and I looked at what it has in there. But you know, it's a quick way to make cornbread. And I'm going to make them in my cupcake pan. So what I'm going to do is I have an egg and I let it sit to room temperature. So I'm going to put the egg in here. We'll just may as well do it. The egg. Put it right here. Okay. Put a little bit of oil. That's about it. About a tablespoon maybe of oil. So I'm going to whisk it around. Put a little bit of, I like to use heavy cream, whipped cream. I'm going to mix it around. So see, it's getting, and then I'm going to let it sit so that it all acclimates together, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, now I have my blender here, and then I have corn from yesterday, so I am just going to plop it all right in there. I'm going to put the lid on, and then I am going to put it on the blender on pulse, so it pulses, so it works better with the corn because it pops it up and then it comes back. And I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done with the blender, okay? So remember, subscribe to Tish's Dishes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now we have our, see how it looks? It's nice and exactly how they do it on with the cream corn. Then all you do is just throw a little bit of cream in there. It makes it a little creamier. I mean, it makes it less thick, but still stays. But remember, we put the whipped cream in here. So all I'm going to do, oh, and I preheated the oven to 400. So that's one thing is I follow with the instructions on the box, because it really makes a difference in the heat on how you have it to how it rises. Because if you try to get it at a lower heat, it doesn't work at all. Okay, so let's move this over here. So all I'm going to do is mix it in. So I'm just mixing it in with the other mixture, the egg and the oil. And you want the oil because the oil, we're going to put them in cupcake containers. They're so easy. So I'm going to use cupcake containers to put into the cupcake holders. So all you do is just mix it in till it's really good. I mean, it looks, see? It's all consistency. Then I'm going to put in the mix. Just put it all in. Come on, mix. Come on down to the Price is Right with Letitia. Yeah, the price is right with me. I'm a price person. Okay, and then what you're going to do is mix it right on in. And if it feels like it's just a little dry, you know what? No biggie. It looks like it may. Remember, like I always told you, you could always add. And you know what? This is from the Albertsons, and it's not it's real whipped cream. It really doesn't make a difference in what brand it is. It's one of those brands that it doesn't make a difference. We're gonna whisk it, whisk it. Come on, baby. Let's whisk it in. Ooh, look at that. Can you see it? See, it's not too thick and it's not too thin. So this is perfect. And remember, I told you, you can always add. And you know what we could do? Some people do. You can add just a little touch of honey in here. And it gives it a little sweeter. And then I'm going to top it with some green chili. But I'll show you when it comes to the green chili what I do. I don't whisk it in to the batter. I'll put all my, you'll see when I'm doing it, I'll show you a couple and how I do it. And so I'm gonna let it sit now and let it sit for a few minutes before you start to put in, so it can all work all the ingredients together, and it always is good to let things sit for a few. So I'm gonna let it sit and I'll be right back with Tish's Dishes. Okay guys, now I want to put a little bit of honey. So, and this is New Mexico honey. Can you see it? So I'm just gonna put a little bit, not too much because I don't want it to be sweet, sweet. That's probably about, I'd say about a teaspoon. Just mix it in, just mix it. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let that, I'm gonna give that a second to settle in, and we'll be back to do this. Okay, Tish's Dishes, subscribe. I love to dance. Okay guys, I am back. So here's my batter, and I like to use my, you know, the scooper for ice cream. I'll scoop a little bit in there, and what I'll do is, you can use a spoon and just take all the rest of the good stuff out, so it gets to like a third full, because you don't want it too full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for all, how many I can make for this, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll let you look and see what it looks like before I do the chili, okay? So I'll be right back. Tish's Dishes, subscribe to see how she makes her cornbread. Okay, see? It only made 3, 6, 9, which is okay. It's totally okay. So I am going to turn the camera around and put it on the counter so you can see what I do with the green chili. Because see, I didn't mix it in. Remember I told you that? Okay, let's look at it. Tish's Dishes, subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to take this one right there because it's closer to you, so you can see. So I got a little bit of, so I put some green chili in there like that. See? And then I'm just going to whisk it around with the back of my spoon. See, so it's whisked into the batter really good. And the reason I do this is because sometimes when you put it in the batter, you may not get the true amount of chili in it. I mean, it's a little time consuming, but I mean, when you cook to please people too, so that your food means something to them. You know, it's just it's a good experience, and it's about how you make it. And I make it out of love. And I don't know if you ever saw this movie. It was, she would make candy, and it was like people would fall in love and they'd be happy and joyful. And that's what I feel cooking should be. It should be something of delight and love, because it's showing who your character of who you are. So I finished one, so I'm going to do the rest, and then I'll show you as soon as I'm done with all of them what they look like. And then we'll put them in the oven for at 400 for 12 minutes. And then you'll get a toothpick and you'll poke the center of it, and if nothing comes off, it's ready to take out of the oven. So I'll be back. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I'm done with all of it. Tish's Dishes, subscribe. Bye. Okay, can you see I whisked it all in? So now I'm going to put it in the oven at 400 for 12 minutes, and I'll be back. Tish's Dishes. Ooh, this is going to be so good. Yum. Scrumptious. Bye. Tish's Dishes. Subscribe. Bye, guys. Look how great these came out. So puffy. They rose a lot. And the key thing, this one has a little bit because it wasn't that much dough, but I mean masa. But I'll be back. Tish's Dishes, subscribe. I'm done. I'm gonna have a little cup of jave. Good. I am one that I always buy things on special sale, and I always, if there's like an area of sale stuff, I look at it and I decide, do I want it? They're not expired, they're just trying to move product. And so this is always, you always see this pack, and I've always used it, and I've over the years tweaked it to adding different ingredients to it to make it even better. And like, you see how beautiful is it? And they came up puffy and everything. And this is my recipe that I've added to make them better. And so I make my cornbread this way with this pack. Nothing wrong with it. 79 cents. I put a few more ingredients. I put some chili in it and I whisked it. Remember, I didn't put it in the batter. You put it on top and whisk it in because it cooked, and you know it gets equal parts so that one doesn't have more than the other. And you can get jalapenos, dice some, put them in there same way. Any kind of herbs you like, you put them in there. It's all about what you like. It's not about what I like. And then on top of that, it's so inexpensive to make. You know, I learned a lot of stuff from my grandma, and she taught me when you cook with love in your heart, because you want people to remember you. Because one day I won't be here, just like my grandma's not here no more, but I do remember her all the time. Remember Coco? It's always remember that person, and their soul is still alive out there and not here, wherever they're at. And but she taught me so much. So I hope one day these videos will continue on and teach children throughout the world and throughout the United States, wherever they're at, that you always cook with love. Love is the key scenario to making something so great. So hope you like this video. Okay guys, TishsDishs, subscribe, and I hope you like this recipe. It's so easy to make. And I'm so sorry, I put a pinch there. That's how my grandma used to do it. She never measured, and I do use measuring cups for some things, but not everything. So, like I say, this is an easy recipe. 1 egg, some whipped cream, a box of this, a little drizzle of honey, and what else did I put in there? Oh, I did my own cream corn, and what else did I do? I whisked it all together, let it sit. The key word is let it sit, okay? Bye. I like to talk too much, like my husband says. Bye.